Hello, greetings. Ours is a chat portion, so much love, and here we go. Greetings to you. I am Yeshua. Blessings. Metatron's energy is here. I am here to assist you with your questions whenever you are ready. Blessings.
Hi, Yeshua. Thank you so much for coming. So first up is Jess, and her first question. My sacral chakra needs much healing and attention at this time. Will Archangel Raphael help me with this by sending energy to it, please?
Yes, you have a strong connection with Raphael, but also bring assistance. Yes, you have a lot of reptilian energy that has not been fully released, as you are aware. Much more, many layers there. As a reptilian queen, you are aware of, and understand I brought a lot of responsibility and a lot of tension. Blessings.
Okay, that plays into her second question, actually. Has a healing taken place of my reptilian lifetimes, and if not, will Ish assist me to release them?
We also, Ish is assisting always, but also the connection from Metatron and also Archangel Michael will bring assistance. You have many layers there to release. Many layers. As if you don't even know who you are. Once you clear out these layers, you most likely turn to another person. What they're saying. Blessings.
Okay, next is Jim F. I've had several dreams lately with dragons or dragon references in them. Can you shed some light on this?
Well, yes, you had lifetimes as a dragon. But understanding a positive energy on this world in Agartha. And I imagine you can connect to those energies. If you start seeing yourself as a dragon, most likely you will feel more knowledge to come through. Blessings.
Okay, Jim would also like to know if there are any messages for him.
Yes, the reptilian energies around you is not all of negative. It's actually Pleiadian, Arcturian reptilian energies. And those energies do create the dragon energy of positivity. They assist with it. When you connect to those energies as you connect to the dragon, most likely you'll see dragons of different colors, purple, green, beautiful dragons, white, different energies that are of that will so make you feel at home for sure.
Okay, next is Wanda 11. Would it be a positive experience to go to Equity Ranch in Washington State, owner James Gillian seminar?
Yes, it would be. Oh, yes, of course. It'd be great. You will learn a lot and meet a lot of new people. It would be very good for you, yes. Most encourage that, yes.
Is the information by Michael Tillinger and Freddie Sylvia mostly correct?
Yes. There are some blockages, but for the most part, it is positive.
Okay, next up is Moses. I've had the following dream for the second time. I was visiting people with a baby. I was swinging his cradle around and suddenly he disappeared. I knew he was kidnapped by a negative entity. He did this before in a dream that I had previous. I had to do some shamanic rituals or something, and when I was ready, I jumped into a portal and got the baby back without a problem because I had done it before. Can you tell me about these dreams?
Well, yes, it shows that you are ready to see them. You're ready to heal. You've been asking for this healing for some time. You're healing yourself. Most likely, you'll start to see yourself as a reptilian being, a royalty, a guardian, reptilian with wings, but very positive. That is what I'm seeing at this time. And you've had human incarnations also. You're just allowing this to come through. You are unmasking the human reality. And you most likely will start to see your family there also. Very positive. But yes, it is. That shows that you are connecting to your natural state. Blessings.
Okay, his second question. Lately, I feel very depressed and emotional. I normally never feel this way. Why is this, and can I get some healing for this, please?
Yes, there's a negative energy around you. It is one of your other aspects that's trying to block you at this time. It is nervous of your direction. Not to worry. If you connect with this, yes, it's a little bit out there, but everyone has many aspects, and this one is trying to discourage you. It's part of your test. It's also part of your awakening to become knowledge of other aspects of you. Most likely you will see other aspects of you that will open yourself up to many more things. I believe you feel that. And it will open up your dream state also, seeing other versions of you.
Okay, next is Debbie M. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, you see a sphere, a round sphere around you. A small one in front of you, actually, to open up your abilities. The reason we are bringing this up, it is angelic. It's an object you use in other lifetimes. You carried it around with you for knowledge, to connect to spirit, but also to use your power. I know it sounds a little bit different than what you're normally used to, but what the guides are saying, it is an object that you carried around often. It can be small. There's different versions of it. There's large ones. You had a lifetime where you carried around all the time. It would light up. It would give you messages. It would lift from your hand and hover in your hand. It would do all kinds of things. As you awaken more, most likely you will start to feel this. I believe it was a Pleiadian incarnation that you use that. It's just to give you an idea of your landscape of abilities, basically, as many become unhuman, or the higher human, let's put it that way. Blessings.
Debbie also asks if there are any messages from Miranda.
One moment. Just to concentrate on what you want. And if you want to know more about your spiritual directions, ask for that. One moment. Also, she says there's material possessions that are needed to some degree, small things, and to concentrate on them also. There is some family ordeals also she said she can assist you with, but you have to ask for her to come through to assist with that. Right now, she just gave you a general message on that, but you can call her in for assisting with your family matters if you wish to do so, or ask your angels, of course.
Okay, next is Chloe. Our cat gave birth to 2 kittens who unfortunately died due to being premature. It was heart-wrenching, and my mom and I cried a lot. What was the purpose of these kittens being in our lives for such a short time?
It does not seem that it was an environment that was right for them. They're mostly connected to nature, not to say they'll be disconnected to nature there. But understand also there'll be more kittens, I believe, to be born to that mother, possibly. It's just the natures of life, basically. But with those kittens, they they were just only there for, they were never meant to be there for very long. They wanted to get out too soon, it seems. Yes, they actually wanted to be born a little bit more quickly than they should have, and they, of course, would not be able to handle the environment. So, yes, they kind of pushed it a little bit, so it seems. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Chloe. The song, "Now You're Just Somebody That I Used to Know," came into my mom's mind when she woke up this morning. What is the meaning of this?
Your angels connecting to you, opening up your root chakra, meaning there is more knowledge to be brought to you from the angels. Connect to the angels, Archangel Michael, through meditation, most likely to give you more details. You had a close relationship with Archangel Michael. I believe it was actually a protector of yours in a lifetime. This is also helping. He's saying he was a guardian of you in other incarnations. And for that song to come through is to help you relive old times. But he's not going into details of that.
Okay, next up is Amy, and her first question: does Eric Metis, I think that's how you say it, I'm not totally sure, of channeling Eric, have a message for me about working on my career in channeling or healing, or a message about anything else?
Yes, he does say you have the channeling ability. You're just hesitant to connect with it because of fear. But also for work, just do whatever the hell you feel like. But for channeling, you will be an excellent channeler. Just let yourself go. Let it go. Let go of the fear. That is the message.
Okay, second question for Amy. Why are there so many celebrity doppelgangers, celebrities who look exactly like some in history? Mark Zuckerberg, John Travolta, Justin Timberlake, to name a few. Are they reincarnating from the fourth dimension without going back to source? What's going on?
Well, it's not just with celebrities, but it's also with individuals also. There's only so many faces a human can incarnate with, and many choose the faces of the past you all go through different types of looks. And humans here are just connecting to it that way, but there's only so many different ways you can look as a human. And just with these celebrities look this way, just they're in the public light, so they get a lot of attention. People have a lot of time on their hands to look in the past. But you can do that for yourself also. If you had a lot of time, you can most likely find someone that looks like you in the past also. So it's for everybody, basically. Blessings.
Okay, so I'm going to head over to the main chat page if there's people following and want to know. Carol McLaughlin is first. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, you are very connected to the Egyptian energies as an alien Egyptian. There is such a thing as an alien Egyptian. Egypt, an Egyptian world. It is actually very Palladian, but it is very, very advanced Egyptian world. As for what name it is called the Egyptians, they don't really care what you call them. We do have incarnations with that world. And you brought knowledge from their world into the ancient Egypt time period, definitely. Especially with the pyramids, you were involved with... I see you involved with healing of the seas, actually. Because they're very violent during that time. And also to assist humanity on for fishing and things of that sort, how to connect to the ocean. Mostly is how to connect. But this is before Egypt went into the direction you are known of it today. This is very ancient.
Carol would also like to know if there are any messages for her sister Pamela.
Archangel Michael at this time is assisting you with relationships at this time. Also assisting your sister also to make decisions that are best for you and for others. It does seem sometimes there are crucial times where the males sometimes are kind of aggressive to a certain degree. They don't make any sense at times from what we are seeing. Archangel Michael is also to say you can bring assistance to those males that are connected more to their male side that have a lot of negativity around. You can clear it, ask for the angels to assist to settle down those negativities.
Okay, next up is Marianne Arenas. Any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, Archangel Michael has a strong connection with you. As a child, he's helped you through many conflicts in the past. And you've called to him more than you might realize. He just wants to let you know you have a relationship with him. He's always there for you. At times of, especially as a child, it was very not easy. And he was there for you. You weren't always aware that you were calling him, but he was assisting. Especially during your teenage years into adulthood, mostly your teenage years is very crucial for your soul development. There was a lot of reptilian energies around you that were trying to hold down your soul growth, force you into their direction, and Michael assists you with clearing much of that, not all of it, but a good amount. You can meditate with his energies also to find balance.
Okay, Marianne would also like to know what her connection is with a person named Melinda who lived with her while going to college.
Melinda, you know, in Palladian incarnations, not many human, if you knew on Earth, reincarnations are very passing through, but your Palladian connections are the strongest. As you were family, brothers and sisters, energies. Most of your connection is trust. Actually, on the other side, you've done most of your connections. Your strongest connection is on the other side, though. Where you're connected to the Palladian energies, but then you connected on the other side and built a strong relationship of friendship. In this incarnation, it's not always the case to keep that connection going, but on the other side, you see your connection is strongest. Blessings.
Okay, next up is, I believe it's Zinyu Ki. Are there any messages from my guides?
Follow your passions. Let go of the negativity. Your guide said you have had lifetimes as an adventurer, basically. And in some ways, you're still connecting to that, which is good. But in this lifetime, you've kind of let go of your passions because you feel very controlled, very confused in this incarnation, as many do. There's many blockages here, but you're here to unblock much of it. Your guides are saying to connect to the Arcturian energies will help you find your way. There is a maze you're going through at this time, it seems. The Arcturians will mostly give you their point of view of your situation.
Okay, Zinyu would also like to know if there are any messages from their higher self.
Not to take things too seriously, have fun with your life. Sometimes it's hard to do that for the environment that you are in. Also, you're learning about yourself and learning how to heal others, but mostly yourself. You're growing individually. You are becoming a new person. And you will connect to him, your higher self, more clearly. Just give yourself time. Blessings.
Okay, next is Chrysalie Snow, and she would like to know if there are any messages from her guide Noel.
You've had lifetimes of great responsibility, and here you're going through that right now. But also, don't forget the creativity side. She sews ceramics, she sews different things you can put together, basically. As your creative side is very strong and can be utilized to help you get your mind off of things and help you try new things. As for, I believe you understand where she's going with this. She's not being very clear, but I believe you understand. Blessings.
Chrysalie would also like to know if there are any messages from her guide Athena.
Well, Athena says don't take any shit from anyone. Basically to make sure everyone knows what's on your mind, but not in a negative way, and to show that you are very strong in your place, meaning that no one can push you around, basically. And you do that to a certain extent. Not to say anyone's pushing around, but realize you have that energy with you. Especially when you go shopping, some sales quirks, they do show that at times have pushed you around in the past. To make a sale, that is far back in the past. But either way. But as for what your direction is, I believe, yes, the sun energy, the sun with you, the sun, your sun, is a positive side of your life, and also you can assist him because sometimes he's stubborn, not listening to you. There'll be ways you'll know when the time is right to fully make yourself known, to let him know at least what's on your mind. You do this already, but there are times where he just becomes very stubborn. I wish he's aware of that. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Freddie Coolit. What have I been doing interesting in Astral recently?
Everything's been interesting. You've been connecting to many sun beings recently, learning their healing abilities. These are sun aliens. They're at a 7th density. Learning their healing abilities as they combine their energies and assist with world creation, planet creation. So that is what you're doing at this time in Astral. I believe that's pretty exciting. Blessings.
Okay, Freddie also asks, have I been able to connect to the reptilian dragon's energy in some way?
Yes, but there's some hesitation around you also because you don't want to be pulled in by their energy too much, their trickery. But yes, I believe you are doing just fine. There has been some trickery in the past, not to say there was now. I believe you'll be fine, though. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Denise 1111. Any messages for me from Archangel Michael?
He says around the medical field, it would be a good direction for you if you wish to change careers or go into something different. He says a lot of times you've had as a male, as a physician. But you can also look at that as a positive into your direction. But it's up to you on which way you want to go with your life. But if you look into this, most likely you will see other lifetimes. Let's put it that way. Not to say you wish to change careers, but he does say it's a very powerful side of your world, your existence. Blessings.
She also asks if there are any messages from her guides.
Your guide says this time is travel coming for you. When that time is right, but there's travel in the near future. You also see a brother type of energy, but they're not going into details of what that means, but that's for you to decipher. But there is a reason for travel coming up, and it'll be worth your while and to help you get out and learn new things. But that can always change, but I believe the option will be opening up soon. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Ra. Do my guides or angels have advice for me on how to connect more with the nature spirits when I'm out in nature?
One other way is to feel nature within you, the trees, the grass. Feel as if you are walking through them. As if you're walking through a tree, you are living within the tree itself. Within all of nature, feel like your energy is blending with all things. Receiving energy, but also sending energy out to them. Hearing what they have to say. You living among each other. And realize, not many are aware, you can have a relationship with nature. It can be positive, it can be negative. As you see, there's much negative here, as many are tearing down trees, but not aware of what they are doing. But you can also have a positive connection with nature and rebuild nature also. I believe you can feel that. And this is a message for everyone. Blessings.
Okay, Ra also asks if there are any messages.
Yes, it seems like your guides at this time are assisting you with your nature calling. This will help you open up your chakras and your direction here in life. That's where you want to go. There is still puzzlement on the future at times. You're kind of wondering where you want to do with your life. There's a possible change there, if you wish. connecting with nature will help you realize your other lifetimes on other worlds also as you connected to nature. And of course, there was no need of money on those incarnations. And in this incarnation, most likely you will bring that energy into this world. As for, yes, it will help you a job career change, basically, is what they're saying. As a possibility. It depends on how far you want to go connected to nature. Meaning you will see things more clearly in this world also.
Okay, next up is Gregory Savakul. What lessons does my current job have to teach me?
Patience, endurance, and also not to be easy with those around you. Sometimes you feel like you want to say what's on your mind and get sometimes, I would not say the word aggressive, but sometimes you want to shout your opinions. But at this time, over time, you'll learn how to settle your vibration where you can also see where you already know where people are coming from, but at this time, we do see your energy settling down others, calming them down. We see a calmness coming from you. There's each individual that works there has a lesson to learn from you, but also they're learning from its warnings back and forth. But not all of it can be detailed here, though. Just in general, you're just learning how to make peace with an environment that is not exactly the easiest, for sure.
Okay, Gregory also asks, do the reptilians around me have anything to say? And he also wants to thank them.
Well, yes, they're helping you become stronger in this environment, that you have more control over your life. They're also saying that you will connect to the earth more clearly soon, but you have to let go of the negativity for it to come through. Patience, meditation, there's different types of meditation just to relax and let the negativity go. That's simple. And that can go for everyone. Blessings.
Okay, I'm not sure if these questions from Angie were asked, so I'll ask the first one. Maybe you'll be able to recall.
Yes.
So Angie S., have I had any past lives with my neighbor Mark? Our egos seem to be clashing. Is there a lesson there?
Yes, that was asked already.
Okay, so I'm going to jump up to, next up is Miranda Pellet. She's actually my sister. I experienced intense pain in my upper back between my shoulder blades the last couple of days. It was worse than being in labor. What was this, as I'm still experiencing some of it?
You're going through a clearing. Actually, the angels are assisting. You have been reluctant to let this go. It is the past incarnations, reluctant to let it go. Yes, it hurts because you have held on it for such a long time. Many do let go of things little by little, but for some reason you're holding on. It is a past life. It has to do with money. It's a lifetime where you did not have any money, and what little money you did have, so you're very aggressive towards, I believe, a husband in another lifetime. So your anger towards him did not end. It was many things, it seems. So now you're ready to release that. It is, yes, it was not an easy incarnation at all. It was not just him you had a beef with, there was others. I believe it was around the 1800 time period. Blessings.
Okay, Miranda also asks, how is my daughter's recovery from Guillain-Barré, GBS, going?
Going well, but yes, she's teaching the family much, but also learning on her own. She's learning how to be human, as she's come from lifetimes of very alien incarnations. So having this sickness actually helped her adapt to your world also. There's many reasons for this. It's sometimes sickness helps a soul that's been at a higher vibration reconnect to your environment easier. That is why these things happen. Yes, some of them are very scary, but some of the souls need to go through this to adjust to your Earth's environment. And she has been at a higher density for a long time, from what I'm seeing.
Okay, next up is Symmetry. Any messages for me?
Just let go of the negativity. You will find what you're looking for. The bitterness that is within you right now, it's there. I see it. Let go of the bitterness. Most likely you will feel a healing coming through. There is some. I believe you know what I'm speaking of. There is some. Towards your life in general. There is, or towards your guides. There's a little bit of everything there. Let's see.
Okay, Symmetry also says, this morning I was in sleep paralysis and my telepathy was off the charts. I could hear loud noises and music at the same time in my head, and I was feeling intense energy as well and feeling like I was drifting from my body. Do you know what this was all about?
It seems like the Arcturians are assisting you, and also the Zetas are assisting you in your awakening process. You're going through a purge, but also you asked for those memories to stay. Apparently this has happened to you before, but your mind was erased. But it's also to let you know that the channeling ability does live with you, and it seems to be that you are ready to connect if you wish to. That is up to you, of course.
Okay, next up is Vasco. Any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, your guides are going to come from another direction, maybe not what you're expecting to hear. They say your Egyptian lifetimes will help you open up your history, your life history here. Yes, it was of the Anunnaki in the past. They say are ready to hear this. As an Anunnaki, you were a teacher from Mars, I believe, yes. From Mars, you brought a lot of the Martian knowledge to this Earth environment. You're allowing it to go into our Earth's atmosphere little by little for humans to download. There's much more to this, but it's called, yes, an Egyptian Anunnaki, but you brought the knowledge from Mars to Egypt was a place where you did this. There was a place you chose to bring this knowledge back into Earth's environment. The positive Martian knowledge. Lessons.
Okay, second question for Vasco. What am I doing in Astral?
We see you around a lot of canine beings, alien beings. Also, you're going to the other side. The library is on the other, the Akashic records on the other side. You've been going there a lot recently. For healings, but much more, to also develop your next life. Not necessarily on this world, but you are looking into many things, it seems.
Okay, so next up is, and last for the evening is myself.
Yes.
My name's Stacy.
Yes.
Is this still Yeshua?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so I've actually been feeling probably more connected to you this last little bit than I have my entire life.
Yes.
And I was just wondering, I guess, if you had any messages for me right now.
Well, you connect to my energies for healing purposes. Also, I've had many incarnations on other realities. That's as far as I'll go with that. Some do not need to hear all that. But our incarnations have been very close. And the reason you connect with me on this environment because you weren't sure if this was the right world for you. So I was helping you throughout your life here. That's another reason why you feel so close. Because there was doubts of your coming into this world. It was, I'm not sure if everybody wanted to go there. It was Earth, yes, I can learn those lessons in other realities, but you chose this place for many reasons. That is the message.
Okay. Man, I have so many. Are there any messages from my guides right now? We'll just go with that. Clive, probably. He's my main guide.
But there's a lot of... One moment. Yes, there's a lot of reptilian energies around you at this time, trying to close down your space. Sometimes you might feel uncertainty of which way to go. There's a reptilians around that are going to misguide you. At times you might feel this uncertainty. They are trying to cloud your perception. To clear this, you can ask for your guides to assist the angels. The unicorn energy is also very strong with it. Unicorn energy, the reptilians don't like unicorns very often. They don't, because the unicorns see everything. Guides see everything, but unicorns also, they can cut through negativity very quickly. So you can call on their energies to release, and this goes for anyone to release any entity that's causing any mischief. You'd be surprised. The angels work, yes. The unicorns are also, they just run around you basically, clear your space. You'd be surprised what they can do.
It's a good visual.
Yes.
There's been a lot of uncertainty, that's for sure. I'm trying to change my self-talk to just saying, I don't do uncertainty.
Yes, that too. But also with the unicorns, they say also to, you'll see different colors around them also. Those colors help you brighten your energy field also. Pinks, purples, bright colors. Give you an example.
Okay. And just off topic then, is that why there's a lot of unicorn stuff out recently? Like the unicorn frappuccino at Starbucks, unicorn hair, all this stuff about unicorns is all of a sudden coming out.
Oh, yes, it is. Humans are using it for material, but also many humans are those unicorn frappuccino people are loving it, but they're not realizing unicorn energy is much more powerful. But yes, it's another part. It's a soft disclosure, you could say.
Love it. Okay.
Garthian sauces. Most likely, the fairies and even the giants most likely will find their way into your culture also.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. That's it for the evening.
Much love to everyone. Forgive thyself. Many are not forgiving themselves. And that will help you heal and go forward to what you are looking for in your life. Blessings to you. All right. Blessings all in hand.